Grand Theft Auto 4 attempted to tell a more mature and less outlandish story than the series is known for, in an effort to seem artistic and be taken seriously, but it was just too dour to be any fun. GTA 4's grim narrative was so tonally dissonant from the actual gameplay that it sucked all the enjoyment right out of the game. A huge part of the appeal and fun of the series has always been having the freedom to go on the occasional, massive, citywide killing spree just for the hell of it. An experience which is ever so slightly undermined upon hearing Nico constantly complain about how much he hates killing and wishes he was a better person.
Life is complicated. During the war, we did some bad things, and bad things happened to us. I was very young. I'm very angry. Maybe that is no excuse. After you walk into a village, and you see 50 children, all sitting neatly in a row, against the church wall, each with their throats cut and their hands chopped off. You realize that the creature that could do this doesn't have a soul.
The story of GTA 5 is a story about the bonds of family, friendship, and loyalty, and what happens when those bonds are compromised or put under pressure. It has drama, but it does itself a favor by not taking itself too seriously. GTA 5's protagonist might be a trio of murderous lunatics, but at least they crack a smile once in a while. Moments of levity are what makes the serious moments stick with you and mean something. Otherwise, the whole thing comes off as one big morose trip to the dentist. The three main characters are all well written and well acted, but the standout by far is Trevor. Every moment this character is on screen is pure gold.
Shut the fuck up! Back in town, baby! Yeah!
Everyone I love matters.
Oh, who's your creepy uncle now?
It's like looking into my own future. In addition to being the most entertaining for his antics alone, he's also the most well-developed of the three. Even though the other characters in the game view him as little more than an unpredictable psychotic who can't always be trusted, to the player he comes off as rather sympathetic. In fact, I would say even more so than the other two. After spending some time in the game's story, it becomes clear that despite his emotional instability, he's the most intelligent, loyal, and honest character in the game, and his apparent madness belies a deep loneliness that gives one the impression that somewhere deep inside him is a genuine, decent guy.
No one gives a fuck about me!
The fact that this is so well conveyed that the player can love and even root for such an amoral character is a testament both to the game's writing and to the acting of Stephen Ogg.
Go fuck yourself!
Trevor is one of the most interesting, dynamic, well-written, and three-dimensional characters yet in a video game, and Rockstar deserves all the accolades they can get for this kind of writing. It's the kind of writing that could move the medium forward if anyone was paying attention to it. It's just too bad that nowadays what's considered good writing in a video game is spending 20 minutes having a sad lesbian's Tumblr blog read to you. And you people wonder why I fucking drink. Now, I've heard it said by others that they found the story mediocre and the characters unrelatable. Certainly no one can dispute that the most important aspect in getting someone involved in a story is by getting them to sympathize with and root for the characters, but that's precisely why I found the story to be fantastic. Little golf clap for you if you're such a content, comfortable, and morally righteous little piggy that the antics of Michael, Franklin, and Trevor brought you nothing but discomfort, but I found them all quite sympathetic and very relatable. I can relate to Michael's pent-up, frustrated desperation. I can relate to Franklin's aimless ambition and quarter-life disillusionment with his underachieving lifestyle. And I can relate to Trevor's hyper-emotional loneliness, abandonment issues, and uncontrollable fits of psychotic rage. It's the same reason that so many people are able to root for a character like Walter White. Not because of his morally gray actions, but because deep down we can all understand and relate to the character's insecurity and deep-seated resentment of being emasculated. In fiction, just like in real life, empathy is everything. And once you really understand a person's fears, flaws, and motivations, it's almost impossible not to root for them.
You're goddamn right.
That is how you create good, well-rounded, memorable, and sympathetic characters. By reminding the player of what I hate about myself. I mean, what they hate about myself. I mean, of shared human experiences that we all face. Some of us more than others. So that about sums it up. This game's pretty darn good. Gets a thumbs up, fresh tomato, whatever. Maybe I'm getting old, but most modern games just don't do it for me anymore. Every new, big-budget, overhyped, recycled piece of shit just seems like the same old song with a melancholy sound to me. And that's a shame, because for so long games were my escape, as I'm sure they were for a lot of us. But now, seeing what they've become, they're They're just not worth the hassle anymore, are they? In the immortal words of the Greg Kinn Band.
They just don't ride like that anymore.
I really am shocked at how much I didn't hate this game. It's so rare that I enjoy anything anymore, and even more rare that I play a game that actually feels to me like the price tag was justified. I respect that Rockstar doesn't just crank one of these out every year with minimal improvements. They took 5 years to build an experience that was complete. And that's really the most important thing I can say, because not a lot of games are that anymore. Grand Theft Auto 5 is complete.
I'm grounded in.
Wait a minute. Did I say complete? Silly me. It's not complete. No game is released complete anymore. I still have to wait 2 weeks for the online. Of course! Why would a game be released complete? Why would any game developer ever actually finish their product before releasing it? Alright, time to play. I'm sure there's no way this will be a complete fucking disaster like every other online launch in history. How could it be when they had 2 extra weeks to work on it? I'm sure they'd hate to let us down after so many of us went out on day 1 and paid full price for a half-finished game on good faith. I trust Rockstar. They're not like other developers. They care. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Okay, just gotta walk my daughter over here into this blue circle to start the first mission.
Oh.
Okay. I take back everything good I said about this game. It's a complete piece of shit, just like every modern game is a complete piece of shit. I hate it, it's broken, it doesn't work, and I honestly can't tell you why I continue to put up with this shit. Video games are dead, and I should have died with them.
Roll me over and turn me around. Let me keep spinning till I hit the ground.